Hey guys, good evening and welcome to another small session where I'm going to share something interesting about how to get rid of junk leads. I have leads from meta ads which are ready to convert and are having very good relevancy and they are of good quality. Maybe you can say summarize. If you summarize that are basically good leads. So just wanted to show you something that what is possible. First of all, let us see. Let me show you the real data which has recently come like few minutes back. 135 we have the got data. This is roughly 1 week's data for a manufacturing company. I've hidden some fields, but this is a manufacturing company selling a community which is roughly 10 to 15,000 worth value. So it was a tough thing to crack, but with Facebook instant lead ads, we have been able to crack this. If you're able to see, these are the real-time data which has come through lead ads, and I'm showing the Google Sheet because I did some analysis here. And if you look at the graph here, if you're able to see, whopping 26% people are interested. 32% people said that they are interested, they need some time to buy, but they have given their requirement. Two people already purchased, 2%, sorry, roughly one person had already purchased, that is roughly 2%. Not interested is 21%, wrong number is 10%, switched off is 4%, 4% is planning, but not immediately. But if you really see here, this is a close to 26, 32, that is 58, and 60% leads are good. And this is from a Facebook instant lead ad for a manufacturing company selling a 10,000 rupees product. So this is the power of Facebook ads. First of all, I wanted to show you. And if you're able to see the number, these are the real-time numbers. Nothing is fabricated here. This directly comes from here. And you can see the data. I have hidden some data because they are confidential. I cannot disclose that. But this is possible, guys. And this is possible because the advertisement is done in such a way that it is attracting the right kind of leads. And in today's session, I wanted to show you that how to achieve or duplicate this kind of result. If you get this kind of result in your instant lead form, lead ads, it's worth it. Just to say you that let's say like the amount spent is roughly 3,000 rupees. Already 11,000 sales has already happened, and out of this 63 leads, I think interested and everything. If you forecast close to 2 lakhs worth sales is possible. It is not a fake data. If anybody wants to challenge, I can show you with the cost. But yeah, it is possible, guys. So in today's session, I'm going to share that. But what kind of targeting you should do, what kind of campaign structure you should do in Meta, so that you get quality lead, get rid of junk leads. If you really see that what is the quality, the percentage of junk leads is minimal, very very minimal. If you see this wrong number is, let's say here RNR is 10%, wrong number 2%, so that is 12%, and if you add 4%, 16% junk leads. Okay, 16% junk leads, only 1/6. Not interested are not junk. Probably that did not match. So out of 60 leads, I know this is a small number. Many people will say it's a very small sample and there is no big deal. But whatever we have achieved is not a small thing. Okay. So in today's session, I'm going to share quickly about this sharp method through which we generate leads for ourselves, for our clients, and there is no graphics here, but please pay good attention to the today's presentation because I'll be sharing some techniques which you can use right away. And if you are already practicing, then you will definitely get it. So just wanted to take a feedback, guys. Are you able to get my audio clear? Let me cross check. I think it should be fine. If the audio clear, can you comment in the chat if you're watching me? Just let me know in the comment if the audio is clear, or are you getting any noise? All clear? Okay, cool. So guys, so let's get into the presentation. So I'm talking about the sharp method, and the sharp method is a method where you get 5 ways you can generate good quality leads, people who have intention, people who have budget, and also people who have urgency. These three things. Also, they are called the conversion rate. Thank you, Rajdeep, for the validation. So first one is campaign structure. When I say structure, I mean the campaign structure. And let us understand. Forget about the slide for a moment. Just pay attention to what I'm saying. Or let us hide that. So let's say you are a company and you are serving, let's say, 30 states. Okay. And you will need leads from each state. So if you create one campaign and put all the states in that campaign, Facebook or Meta will get you leads from anywhere and everywhere, wherever it is relevant. In that case, your purpose will not be solved. Now, let us say you want 100 leads from Karnataka, 50 leads from Telangana, 100 leads from Delhi, 100 leads from somewhere else, 50 leads from Chhattisgarh, 50 leads from Odisha, 20 leads from Assam, or so whatever it is. If you need that kind of leads, you need to have a structure like that. Accordingly, you need to uh, allocate the budget for that. So if I'm giving a lot of money and spreading it across India, it will spend wherever it wants, right? There is no control. So campaign structure is very, very important. Second thing is, suppose you have two, three type of products and you are mixing everything at one place. If you're making a khichdi audience, I call it a khichdi audience. If you're making a khichdi audience, people, the leads you will get will also be a khichdi. What is important here is the structure. And there are 2 points here basically. To segment your audiences in different ways so that you reach the right audiences. So the campaign structure is very, very important. My apology. And once you have created the structure based on either your geography or type of product or segment of people, then you can move to the, once you run the ads, you can go to the customization. So a well-structured campaign also needs customization once you run it for a certain period of time. So that will ensure you higher quality leads. The campaign structure is very, very important. So create proper campaigns. Each campaign has a separate objective. Each objective has a different ad set or audience set, I can call it. Each ad can have a dynamic ad or multiple ads. It completely depends on you. I'll suggest dynamic ads. So have a great structure and customize it once you launch it. So this is the first thing. So the first is structure. First S is structure, and let us go to the H part. So H is hyper targeting. Hyper targeting is focus targeting. So I'll show you an ad manager in some time. So let's say sometimes, let's say you are targeting for a coaching, right? So people use everything and anything that is related to coaching. So let me show you an example here. Let me go to my ad manager, create ad, continue. Let me go to the audience section. So for example, if I need only coaches, people who are coaches, then I should add only coaches. Coaches who are having a job title of coaches. Coaching, let's say use coaching. Sorry, I was searching in the wrong place. Coaching field of study means people who are studying coaching or have studied coaching. Coaching employer means people who are coaches. So let's say I'll select coach here. Then coaching education is something different. Coaching education is something which is for coaches, people who are interested in coaching. So it can be a parent, it can be the student, it can be the person himself, it can be the coach himself also. So in this case, so if I say coach here, coach job title is more relevant for me. Coach employer is more relevant for me. Now here, coach school and university, that is field of study, that is not very relevant for me. Head coach, assistant coach. So if you want to target head coach, who is a head coach? Normally head coach is for a athletic or a sports. Search for coach again. Basketball coach, assistant coach, vocal coach, coach. See here the coach is a bus. So sometimes people take suggestion and randomly create. So that is not required. So for example, let's say I take only this targeting, and if not required, I did not add anything and everything that is relevant for me. So I will add anything and everything which is very focused and also related to my target audience. So let's say I'll say head coach, employer, whatever is relevant for me, I should add. So normally people, what mistakes we do, we to just to increase the size, we keep adding a lot of stuff. Okay, once you keep adding a lot of stuff, the accuracy is gone. If the accuracy is gone, people will, Meta will start uh, showing your ads to people who are not at all relevant. मतलब in हिंदी में if I say कोई भी चलेगा, right? कोई भी चलेगा मतलब कोई भी चलेगा टाइप का ही लीड आएगा. तो second important thing which I was showing is the granular targeting. You should target individuals who are highly likely to be interested in your offering, very specific, very close to your targeting. Second thing is behavioral targeting is tricky. So for example, as I was showing, like coaching is a job title or a study type of thing. Behavioral targeting is mostly based on browsing history, whether they purchased or not, what is the how they engage, and all this thing. So when you are using behavioral targeting, make sure that they are relevant to you. If they are not relevant, then don't use it. Okay. So for example, people use that engaged shopper is very misused here. So at places engaged shopper is such a target or targeting, people start misusing that. So if you are using coaching niche and engaged shopper, think that people will buy from coaching programs, that may not be accurate. That may not be the hyper target. So hyper target exactly means keep only relevant thing. For example, let me go back to my ad manager screen again. For example, if I want to get people who are interested in lead generation, I should put only lead generation here. So if I see my audience size, it's quite huge. So here in suggestion, you will get everything: conversion marketing, online marketing, blah, 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 blah. So don't add anything and everything that is relevant. Again, hyper targeting also means, for example, I want to target all the company who are looking for lead generation and also are into B2B. So I should select that. Here, if you go to say business to business, this is relevant for me. If I add something which is not relevant for me, that is going to create a problem. So business marketing, for example, if I use business marketing is huge and that is not exactly what I want. So I should remove it. So hyper targeting means keep whatever is exactly required. Don't put unnecessary stuff. I hope I'm clear. Right? Moving on, we have covered the S. S is the structure, then the H. H is the hyper targeting. Now, third one is accuracy. A for accuracy. What is accuracy here? Accuracy means how accurate you are. See, you don't get confused between the hyper targeting and accuracy. Accuracy means whether the interest targeting you have selected is accurate to your targeting or not. For example, if you are selling computer education, okay, let's say you are selling a course on computer education. So, or let's say, let's be more accurate and say, suppose you are selling a Python course, let's say. So, what should be your target audience there? Let me open the ad manager. For example, if I want to sell Python, so what mistake people do here is they will put Python here, okay, programming language. Then they'll also put computer education. Computer education, where is it? Software, computer research, training. here if you see computer science technician, computer science job title, so many things are there. So which is not relevant, I should not put it there. So I should find a targeting which is very relevant to me. Let me see if there is anything relevant. Programming language. Now, if you see technical communication learning, I'm not able to find something. But what I wanted to say is computer training. What training is there? Let us see. Here, training interest. Okay. So Python and training is a good combination. But if you use Python and training together, it will show to people who are interested in Python and also interested in training. So it can show you people who are interested in training but may not be interested in Python. So it's a or kind of thing. So what I should do here is I should first pick accurate targeting, then also must match training. So when I put this together, it works best because it will find people who are interested in Python and also interested in training. Okay. So this is how you can go accurate. So here instead of here Python programming language is there. Now there are multiple things. If I search for Python also, it will show me multiple things. Python genus and all this thing, monthly Python. I don't know what are they. So sometimes people add random thing just to increase the audience size and hoping that Meta will get you more leads or better leads. So don't use that. Be as accurate as possible. Always remember the principle that whenever you are doing something, whenever you are creating a targeting, let's say the same example which we did yesterday is like you have 1 liter of milk. If you add water to it, the quality will decrease. If the quality is decreased, the benefit will decrease. As simple as that. So third one was A, that is the sharp. This third A is like the SHA, A for accuracy. So data analysis, we need to understand that which audience is working for you. Now what it means is, let's say you have Python training and suppose you have 5 programs, Python, Java and all these things. So don't create one ad set and put Python, Java, JS and whatever it is, right? Don't create a khichdi there. Create multiple ad sets, one for Python, one for Java, one for something else. In the Java ad set, run ads for Java. In the Python ad set, run ads for Python. Don't create a carousel and put Python, Java, everything. This way, what will happen is if you are not able to do this, you will not know which interest targeting is working, which interest targeting is giving you result, which interest targeting is converting for you. Now, let's move to the next part. After accuracy, next one is the relevancy. Now, there is a thin difference between accuracy and relevancy. Now, let us understand what is the context of your product and services. So if you read the text here, meta targeting allows you to ensure the ads are contextually relevant by targeting users based on their current online activity and interest. Means what is their online behavior, what kind of links they are clicking, what kind of products they are buying, what kind of activity they are doing on the internet. So when you're targeting, now if you understand this, if you are doing meta ads, you know that what is if you don't create any audience also and just put good copy in your ad, your meta ad will work up to some extent. There is no rocket science in that because meta picks up your image, text on your image, headline, description, hashtags, whatever you are using, it has to be relevant. So if your audience, suppose you are creating audience set with mixing every technology. Let's take the same example: Python, Java, everything, and you are creating multiple ads. In one ad, Java is there, and in one ad, Python is there. So if Facebook picks up Python interest and shows a Java ad, it will not work. So the context is different. That's why if you look at the thing SHARP, entire things are related. It's a sequence. Okay, the structure has to be correct, the targeting has to be correct, hyper targeting has to be done, accuracy has to be there, relevance has to be there. So relevance is contextual relevance basically in this case. Second thing is personalization, in the sense, if you are, let's say you are showing ad to a student who is, let's take the example of the Python only. Python class. If you are showing an ad to a student who has not yet done a job, and you are showing the same ad to a person who is already working and wants to upgrade to Python, the ad should not be same. First person who is a student, you can say learn Python to get a job. Second ad, where you are showing it to a working professional, you can say that upgrade your skill, upskill yourself, get better package. So if you mix everything, find a job in Python, if you say, it may not appeal the second person who is already into job. So personalization is very, very important. And to do personalization, again, you have to go back, create a audience which is for your particular audience. That is why we need to do so much of hard work and understand that how to do it. I hope I'm clear. Going to the next part, the last part is the placement. Now, this is where the magic happens. Many people have ignored this. Even I recently found some new hacks on placement. So, automatic placement is a very, 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 very dangerous thing. Unless you are selling a very generic product, unless you are doing a lead generation for a very generic program, do not use automatic placement. If you are running a video ad, and which is very important message you are passing, and if you are showing it in a place where people are coming for entertainment, it will not work. Let's say somebody is watching a video, somebody is watching a reel, and suddenly something serious comes in. I'll just wait for it to go down, go back, like go off, right? So strategic placement is very, very important. You have to understand, if your target audience is mostly on Instagram, skip Facebook. If your target audience is on Facebook, then give more priority to Facebook. Okay, if you are having a very clear cut content on your text, image, and all this thing, you can place it on a Facebook or a Instagram feed. If your content is very crisp, let's say 5 second or 10 second, insert it inside stories and reels. So this kind of segmentation you have to do and put your ads strategically. Don't mix. I even tell you that test it in different placement. See how it is working in only Instagram, how it is working in only stories, how it is working in only Facebook, how it is working in, let's say, like an audience network or whatever it is. So if it is a serious content, put it in a serious place. If it is a if you're doing an ad for a like t-shirt or a food item or something very fancy, you can place it in a reel or something. So that is very, very important, guys, because I have seen while playing games also you will get ads. Somebody is playing carom, somebody is playing pool, somebody is playing suppose some other game, and Facebook ad pops up. Do you think that person has the patience to read that, or he will listen to that? He will just wait for the ad to skip. In such cases, what happens is you are still losing an opportunity. You are paying for the impression, and the cost is going high. And now, once, let's say, 1,000 people saw your ad and only one person is filling up, Facebook will also understand that no, this ad doesn't have a relevance. In such case, what happens? Your ad quality will go down, and you will not get people. Okay. So strategic placement is very, very implement. And I have also covered about contextual placement. Contextual placement means where to place which kind of content. If I'm putting a video ad, where should I place it? If I'm putting a image ad, where should I place it? If I'm putting a carousel ad, where should I place it? What kind of images I should use? Shall I use a image with a lot of text, or image very plain image with minimal text? If you are seeing an ad in Instagram or a reel, half of the screen will be covered. If you have too much of text there, it will not work for you. So contextual placement and strategic placement is very, very important, and all this thing contribute to a better lead generation campaign for any kind of product and services you do. I just recently show in the starting of the phase, we did a lead generation for a manufacturing company selling a 10,000 plus product. It's a commodity product, and ideally, this is Facebook lead ad may not work for it, but as you see, what I have shown, this is the real time data. You see this data is proper. People are interested. These are real time data. So hoping 26 plus 32 is roughly 58% people are interested or they are having a requirement. Okay. 2%, like in 1% are already purchased, and uh, not interested is 21. Junk is only 13%, right? So this kind of things are possible, And this kind of things are possible because we are doing hyper targeting and we are doing right kind of audience targeting here. So that is what we wanted to communicate to you. And this is the opportunity we have, guys. So if you are interested to learn more, this is what I'm going to share in my upcoming workshop, which is starting from coming Sunday. And if you are interested, please let me know. You can have a chit chat with me that and understand whether it is the right training for you or not. There is no hurry. Neither I want hundreds of people. Thoughts are limited, and also I want people who can use it very wisely, who can use it effectively, who can get benefited from it. So if you think that you are running meta lead ads, either instant lead or conversion leads or through forms, no problem. If you are running meta leads ad for yourself, for your clients, are getting good result, want to better it, not getting good result, be sure that you'll get good results. So I invite you to join my upcoming workshop. And before joining, if you have a query, since you are watching me on a social media platform, you can very well reach out to me by messaging me. I'm very easy to be found. My numbers are also there. So reach out to me and I'll help you out and figuring out what can be done. Many participants actually have a chit chat with me. They ask me whether this is the right platform for me, right training for me. I'm open for that. We normally limit it to 40 participants, and sometimes old participants also repeat. So we keep it very limited because I can give personalized attention. So that is my invitation. If you're interested, let me know. And the upcoming batch is starting on 18th, and you are invited. So let me know by messaging me, WhatsApping me, whatever way you want to communicate to me. Ask your query if you have a query. If you're confident, go ahead. There is a discount going on of January 22nd, which was there for the last batch. It is still on. Go ahead and grab it and get it at a very good price because the number of discount coupons per batch is only 10. So don't get it let wasted. So that is my invitation, and I look forward to hearing from you. And I also welcome you to join this workshop. If you're a business owner, you can do it yourself. If you are a marketer or a marketing agency owner, you can also give good results to for yourself and for your clients. You can run lead ad for yourself also. I have closed many clients using my own ads. I've already discussed in my previous live sessions. So thank you so much for your time. And we have completely exactly at 6 o'clock. Sorry, 30 minutes. So I welcome you and welcome you to my upcoming batch. So let me know if you have any queries. I'm more than happy to reply to your queries and onboard you to the new batch. Thank you so much.